Hey guys, this is Galactic Marine 501 slash JacksonWolfXia, and I read a comment today from possibly one of my biggest subscribers, or my biggest um, supporters. He leaves a ton of comments. You may have seen some of his comments if you watch a lot of my videos. His name's DeathStarman1, his username. Um, he said that they don't have the alien conquest in Britain, which I just thought about that. I may have an international. I think I have an international audience now, maybe, and it may be hard for you guys to get some of these sets. So this is sort of like a little impulse set. It's even smaller than an impulse set. It's like a holiday. I call them holiday sets, like holiday bagged sets. You basically get a bag with parts, and yeah, it's they're good little sets despite being so small. And they usually sell them at Target. Target is the one that usually has them. They come in a bag. This is the second ninjago one. I reviewed one that was Kai, and it came with a dragon. Here's this one. It's a giant golden weapon, and it comes with Zane, I believe. Yeah, because Cole is the black one, Jay is the blue one. So Zane is the white one. Okay, and here's what you get. The figure and then the weapon. The weapon is not gold in the center, however, all the blades are pleasingly gold. So, yeah. Another thing, I didn't buy this set because I heard that it was false gold before I actually bought it. But if you buy the Pirates of the Caribbean set, then complain to LEGO, they'll send you real gold pieces, like the better gold pieces. And I'm going to deploy this into its deployed mode, I guess is what it's called. Yeah. Okay. I find that it's best to go outside of their instructions if you want to make it look cooler, and to bring the farther down blades down a bit. The blades attached to the head area of this battle droid. It's a battle droid connector. It's the body of a battle droid. The ones on the head connector, pull those down. These pull up instead to form the center blade, and it gets you a little more bang for your buck. I feel it's like a little more posability in there, because using these as the middle one, you only had about a centimeter of playability with those, whereas now you can get them down as far as you need to, and then just bring the top ones up, and try not to have the battle droids rotate, because that'll throw your alignment all off. Because now, yeah, there. That should be like the way I do it, at least. And now he actually shouldn't be holding a katana and flying in this thing, because the way you would, this is a classic ninja glider. The way you would fly in it is like this. You'd hold on to these things, and you'd probably have your katana either stashed in your sheath here, which doesn't work because his back is too close, or it would be stored somewhere on the glider. Well, actually, no, it would be stashed in your sheath, but it doesn't work on this guy. So, yeah, this is the way he's supposed to be holding it. However, you can make it officially too tall for him by locking his legs into the back of it. And that way he can use a weapon while he's on it, and, yeah, and all that good stuff. Or you can jump off of a dragon with this thing on, because he does have his dragon. Which I'm kind of happy now. We have all four dragons. Or we have three of them. We're getting the fourth. The fourth is coming out in, I believe, a month or so. But yeah, this is now all I have to do is figure out how to do this in, if I ever play the game, how to get this into the game, because this would be pretty much undefeatable. Actually, here's how you'd, I guess, do it if you tried. I think it's probably against the rules, but just sort of bend him over and have this on his back. I mean, sure, it looks weird, But I mean, you've got a giant bladed disc on your back. Who cares if you look weird? And I think it would be best to use this with a skeleton because you could get it closer to him, whereas the ninjas have a little more bulk, like the headdress things. They have a little more bulk in there. Or not the headdress, the wrap, the head wrap. It's got a little more bulk, so yeah, yes. But yeah, oh, I just noticed something. I guess if you really wanted to, if you had this guy locked into here, you could stick the katana right here. It just barely goes in, but I mean, it would be right there for him to grab. You could just pop off, whoop, grab the katana. It barely does it though, so and I would be worried about it breaking, like the katana warping. Then again, it is a black katana, so we all have like 9 million of these if we have more than one ninjago set. So, yeah. Because you get at least one in like every set. Yeah, I think I have like 30 of these black katanas now. I'm trying to weed them out and replace them with silver ones from Prince of Persia sets, because those fell apart for me. So, yeah. Another thing that's kind of cool is it's got that red part back there, which is nice. And the wings. The wings I find are really hard to keep in line. Like, I may modify these by like putting a stud in there or something to get them a little better aligned or able to be aligned. The other thing is there's no way this guy is standing up. Let's just face it. With this type of wing pack, there's no way he's standing up. Even like I could collapse it to this much and I could get it off the ground, but he still would have a difficult time standing. Like I can only get one blade off the ground successfully. There. Well, I guess he does rest on it a little bit, but I mean, hey. The other thing is, if you want to be a real history nut, what are the practical applications of something like this? I mean, aside from jumping off of dragons, you know. I don't think they actually had these. They had kites, I think. Like some type of kite or glider. That actually, they had like a hang glider type thing. This, you'd crash into the ground. But it's a nice thought. Tomorrow, or maybe the next day, I actually have a review of this, the Halo Scorpion. I know this is really late, but I'm glad I waited all this time. If you look at what price I got it for, 15 bucks for this set. I mean, why did I wait? Because I was into Halo 3 at the time, and then Halo Reach, and I like the Reach version of the Scorpion better, so I was gonna wait. And when I finally had the money for this, they had announced the ODST one, so I decided to wait out. And the reason I actually got this, surprisingly enough, was not for the actual Halo series. Actually, I got this because it's the same Scorpion, I believe, that they used for Sheila in Red vs. Blue. So, bonus there. I'm actually thinking of painting up some of my Spartans and maybe doing a animation for Red vs. Blue. Just a joke. Maybe 7 Bow Chicka Wow Wow jokes only. Yeah. But this thing, I have to say, it's pretty cool. Very nice set. It's about $4.99, I believe. Yeah, I'll check. Does it say somewhere on the package? It does not. Nope. But it's only 26 pieces. But then again, 6 of those are swords. So, gotta factor that in. And the swords are nice. The arms are all gold, which is good. I could paint this, like paint the battle droid parts gold with my gold Gundam marker. I may do that, I may not. because I think they wear off in places. But yeah, so I may end up modifying this and turning it into a more efficient hang glider. Without actually, if you really want to do that, to turn it into a better glider, take off this part, the whole bottom. It does remove that red accent, but anyway, whatever. Then he can hold it above the ground easily. Whereas with this on, I'll put it back on. That was touching the ground all the time. You can't get it above the ground. Yeah, so I guess that's the review of the Ninjago wing pack. I guess I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't have a name. It's an exclusive set. You can get them at Target in the U.S. However, in the UK, I have no idea. Maybe look on Bricklink. That's the best advice I can give. Trying to think. What's the equivalent of Target? Tesco. Isn't Tesco like sort of a Walmart or Target equivalent store? Tell me if that's UK. If anybody sees this that's from the UK, is Tesco not in the UK? Because I've been to the UK and I remember there's a store there that I bought. This was a few years ago. I bought a Gundam model at it. I don't know. I remember they had like a noodle cup that had a Gundam on top. Too Old for Toys reviewed one of these. I found one of these there. It wasn't that long ago, actually. It was a few months. Yeah, over winter break this year, I was in the UK and I got one. They're pretty cool. But it was just like a 3 sprue model. I'm actually not going to review it because, to be honest, I don't know where it is. But I actually got an RX-78-2, a Char Aznable custom Zaku 2, and an original Zaku 2, which all were in that cup noodle design. And my dad ended up eating 2 of the cup noodles because I ate one and I was like, yeah, this stuff sucks. I can't eat this. And yeah. So, tell me if you're from the UK, if Tesco, isn't that like a big store over there? I, I want to say it is, because I think that's where I came in contact with it. However, it could have been somewhere in the US. I don't know. So, I'll see you guys. This is Galactic Marine 501 / Jackson Wolf Exia out. With a 12-minute review for a set that small. That's odd. Okay. I ramble, so what can you do?